Welcome back to linear algebra. We're going to jump into Anki. After that, we're going to work on finishing the flashcards from chapter 1.3, matrix and or matrices and matrix operations, I believe is what it's called. Yep. All right, we've got 11 flashcards here right now. What are free variables in a linear system? Free variables are essentially variables that are not associated with leading, or variables that aren't leading variables. Variables that aren't associated with the leading ones in row echelon form of an augmented matrix. Same concept. What are the pivot positions of matrix? Pivot positions are the pivot positions of pivot. What is the difference between a pivot position and a pivot? I think pivot positions are the locations of the leading ones when a matrix is in row echelon form. Positions are leading ones in the row echelon forms. Yeah, that's good. What three properties must a matrix have to be in row echelon form? Okay. So all rows that just contain zeros are grouped at the bottom. For rows that aren't all zeros, the first digit reading from left to right is a 1. And for two consecutive rows that are both non-zeros, not all zeros, the leading one in the top row is more to the left than the row below. Okay. Yep, good. What is a matrix? Matrix is a rectangular array of numbers. Good. What four properties must a matrix have to be in reduced row echelon form? Everything I said before, except additionally, for columns that contain a leading one, the rest of the entries are zeros. Good. What are the 9 chapters of elementary linear algebra by Anthony Call? Let's try again. Linear systems and matrices, determinants, Euclidean vector spaces, general vector spaces, eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Inner product spaces, quadratics and diagonalization, general linear transformations, numerical methods. Let's go. Good. What is the trivial solution of a homogeneous linear system in the unknowns? X1, X2, basically all the variables are going to equal to 0. What does it mean to state that a matrix has a size mxn? It means there's m rows and n columns. Good. What are the leading variables in a linear system? They're variables associated with the leading ones in the augmented matrix in the row echelon form. But yeah, leading ones refer to that. The variables associated with the leading ones in row echelon forms in the row echelon forms augmented matrix. That's bad grammar, but the concept's there. What is the definition of a matrix? A rectangular array of numbers. Weird. I think there was the same flashcard essentially in 1.2 as well as 1.3. What is the backward phase of the algorithm for solving a linear system by Gauss-Jordan elimination? So the backward phase is going to be eliminating or introducing zeros above the leading ones. Part in which the zeros are introduced above the leading ones. Good. All right, that's it. So now what I'm going to do is continue to add in the flashcards for 1.3. We've got 21 more to get through, so let's see if I get through them all today. So be back in a little bit. All right, guys, we've got 6 more flashcards to do. Most of these were things I got. The linear combinations one is a little iffy, but locked in now. It's linear combination really is just a bunch of matrices being added together that have different scalars being multiplied by each of the matrices. I think it's really about combination, so addition. But that's it. Talk to you tomorrow. See ya.